Hi, I'm Chris Connolly with MTV News. Eager to get your very own copy of the Pamela and Tommy Lee Sexcapade video? I mean, not for yourself, of course, but for your brother or coworker or somebody. We've got an update on that, as well as the future according to the next big British thing, Roni Size. But first, Bjork has a new video called Bachelorette off her latest solo album, Homogenic. And like many of her previous clips, it's an eye-catcher. In fact, it won a recent edition of MTV's 12 Angry. Of course, has worked with such avatars of the new post-techno British dance music as Tricky and Goldie. Perhaps the hottest name in that field right now is drum and bass artiste Roni Size, whose latest album, New Forms, has made just about every critic's top 10 list of note. But despite the good word, or maybe because of all the next big thing hype around the school of so-called electronica, you've got to wonder, will drum and bass, for instance, ever really take off in the U.S. the way it has in the UK? Roni Size recently sat down with our colleagues at MTV Europe and shared his thoughts on the subject.
The Americans are ready for jungle drum and bass. They're ready for new music. They're ready to create their own movement, which sits alongside the English movement. And I think it's not just in the hip hop world, but also in the rock world, in the so-called electronica world, in the dance world. I think America as a whole are ready, to hear something new and exciting, and this is it.
All right, well, at least two American rappers seem to be drum and bass believers. EPMD's Eric Sermon and Redman were recently in the studio with Roni Size. We're going to track for Redman's next album.